Meghan Markle makes shock return to acting in huge film. She thought she was done with acting. She thought she'd hit the mother load when she married that idiot one bald prince. Everyone involved is super excited and have been sworn to secrecy about her involvement. If they were sworn to secrecy, how are we getting this in the news? I wanted to do the questions, the comments at the end, but you guys are not leaving me questions. Can you please leave me questions in your comments so I can pick? I appreciate the flattery telling me that I look great and everything. You want to know what I do? I use Isomers products from Manuela. I will leave the link at the bottom. And some of you asked me for the lipstick. I got to tell you, I'm not getting paid for this, but it is CoverGirl Yummy Lip Something. Okay, and I choose the color that I like, you know, but yes, that's what I'm CoverGirl. It's like $5-6, so get it because I mean it's Yummy Lip Plumper. It plumps your lips. Please leave me questions in the comments so I can showcase some of them and answer them when I do my videos. And don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Beautiful people. And thank you for the super chats and the PayPal donations. You guys are amazing. Breaking news. After a $40 million wedding, after harassing the entire royal family, bringing hate to them, after saying that she was a global icon and she would only work with A-list directors, what is Meghan back to doing?
And Meghan, given your acting and the profile you had, you'd already been involved in various causes, you've been an ambassador for UN Women. What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?
Cameos on B-list movies. The UK had to pony up $40 million for this D-list mattress actress and give her a royal title. And even with the royal title, she couldn't make it work. Why? Because her superpower is being a skank. She's so untalented that not even the might of the royal family could get her a role in a decent movie. No, always a cameo, always, never the star. That is so shocking for Meghan Markle, that after so many years of hustling the streets of Canada, because she was never a Hollywood star, this is her main thing. At 40, almost 44 years of age, she is doing cameos at 44. And of course, using the royal title, because it's not Meghan Markle who's doing that. The shocking part is that she has re-registered herself with the Actors Union as Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. I just can't get over it. The sooner William takes power and takes over the crown or whatever, the sooner we're going to get rid of it. Because now we have a royal title in an Actors Union in the United States of America for a D-list mattress actress. Who would have thought?
Giving up your
nice,
career?
Yes, that's nice. Yes. But I don't see it as giving anything up. I just see it as a change.
It's a new challenge. It's
a new chapter, right? And also keep in mind, I've been working on my show for 7 years. So we were very, very fortunate to be able to have that sort of longevity on a series. And for me, once we hit the 100 episode marker, I thought, you know what, I have ticked this box and I feel really proud of the work I've done there. And now it's time to, as you said, work as a team with you.
Yeah, we all remember when she did that interview. Remember that? Oh my God, I ticked that box. Absolutely ticked that box. I mean, guys, I don't even know where to go for this. Meghan Markle, and I'll read you what they say in the Sun article. It says, Meghan Markle makes shock return to acting in huge film with Lily Collins, the daughter of Phil Collins, and Brie Larson 8 years after quitting Hollywood. Remember, she gave that interview to Vanity Fair saying she was done with acting. Of course she thought she was done with acting. She thought she'd hit the mother load when she married that idiot one bald prince, because she thought, I'm never working again. I'm done with this. You know, like I don't have to hustle anymore. I'm going to be a billionaire. People are going to give me roles. Everything is going to open. I'm going to have all these major fashion houses wanting me as their, cover girl or whatever, giving me millions and millions and millions of dollars. She thought it was going to be easy. She thought, okay, now that I'm a duchess, I don't need to work anymore. I don't need to hustle anymore. I don't need to sleep with anybody anymore. Only the idiot prince. I don't even think they are anymore, because as she put it in that article, Prince Harry's bald and impotent and hasn't touched her since Lily was delivered. So why does the movie have to be huge? Remember when she always makes these grand announcements that turn out to be fluff, just like her, nothing of substance. So the movie has to be huge, because she can't conceive herself that she can be in another D-list movie. And even though Lily Collins is an okay actress, she's by no means of the imagination an A-list one, not even an A- or an A-. She's one of them actresses. So it says, stars will welcome back the Duchess of Sussex as she shoots a Hollywood movie for once. Lily Collins, Brie Larson, and Jack Quaid, all Nepo babies, son of Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid. And they're saying that she's doing this cameo. Is there anything new here? Is there anything new? I don't think so. What a pathetic way at 44 years old. Netflix is done with you. Netflix has cut all ties. They're no longer investors. Every single business that this woman has started has failed. Why? Because it was never really a business. She never put the hard work in. She never did the basic stuff that needed to be done, because she was counting, as she always does, that somebody else is going to do the work for her and is going to bail her out. The royal title managed to carry her through a lot, but not anymore. I mean, now that Hollywood, because Meghan was never a Hollywood actress anywhere. She was doing cameos all along. But isn't that embarrassing, guys, that she's doing a cameo? That her major role comeback is a cameo. And when I tell you how much she got paid, I'm going to tell you how much she got paid at the end, or somewhere in this video. Last night, a studio source says this is a massive moment for Meghan and signifies our return to do what she truly loves. That's not what she said in that Vanity Fair magazine. I thought she loved Harry.
Really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, she was going to use that huge platform, because with the huge platform from her husband's family comes a lot of responsibility, that she was going to work with grassroots organization. That she was proud of the work she did when Suits, and she made it sound like it was her work, that it was her who achieved that with Suits. Meghan Markle was doing cameos in Suits. She was not doing. Suits ran for the 8 seasons, was 7,700 minutes. She did 134 minutes in total. It's like 1.32%. Not even 10% she was part of that. So yeah, it was not her show. It was not her show. It is Meghan's way of gently putting her toe back in the water and seeing how she enjoys being back on set. And apparently she's been a nightmare. But people are forced to say that she's been lovely. No, she hasn't. She's been nightmare. Everyone involved is super excited and have been sworn to secrecy about her involvement. If they were sworn to secrecy, how are we getting this in the news? Who's leaking it? I can guarantee you that none of the actors there are happy about this being leaked, because they know that a lot of backlash is coming to them, because they know that Meghan Markle is toxic. Prince Harry is, of course, really supportive. Harry wants her to work so she can be on her own, because he doesn't have the money to give her. So he doesn't have money for alimony, and he's been smart enough, his family's been smart enough to keep everything in a trust. And the millions that they have stolen, this is just my opinion, from people, and have in their bank account for the charity Archwell, which is not a charity, they can't really touch. So Harry, I'm sure, wants her to get on her feet and make her own money so he can divorce her ass officially. But he says that Prince Harry is, of course, really supportive and quite simply wants Meghan to do whatever brings her joy. I've gotten to hate that freaking word, joy. LA-born Meghan appeared in movies Horrible Bosses and Remember Me, and got her big break in legal series Suits. Isn't that embarrassing that her big break was a B-list cable series filmed in Toronto where she did regular cameos. Everybody's mocking her. The thing with this Meghan hasn't understand. Let me give you an example, Meghan, and maybe you'll learn something. Don't make big announcements. Meghan couldn't hold it in. She had to leak it. The entire staff had signed NDAs. Why were they sworn to secrecy? That's not how it works in Hollywood. You want promotion. You want people to know. For example, when they sign on Angelina Jolie or they sign on Brad Pitt, they want people to know because it attracts prestige and financing to the project. But no, with Meghan Markle it's the opposite. Oh, they were sworn to secrecy. Only Meghan gets to leak. Only Meghan gets to leak. If Meghan is such a big draw, why not advertise it from the top of your lungs? If you were able to get Catherine, the Princess of Wales, to sign into a project, in order for you to get financing, you would have to make it public so people get excited about it. It's like King Charles. King Charles has announced with Netflix that he was working in a project with Idris Elba, I believe. And because why? Because they want to get people excited. Not with Maggie. What do we have here? We have somebody who can't let go. We have somebody who can't stop blabbing about it. We have somebody who's making this movie all about her, in spite of the fact that she's just a cameo. She's making it all about herself. And she's the one in charge, telling others, you can't tell others about my involvement. And she's doing just a cameo. And from what I was told, she's only getting paid $25,000. That's all they could get for that. And on top of that, this movie's gonna be completely mauled. And of course, it's an Amazon shitty movie. It's not even like amazing. No, it's Amazon making the movie. It's for cable. But Meghan, no, it's a major movie, making all these big, huge announcements. And when it bombs, guess who she's gonna blame? She's gonna blame the racist UK, because of course they're the ones interfering with her getting the roles that she deserves, the A-list roles that she deserves, because she can't think in her mind that she has no talent, because Meghan can't accept that she's untalented, boring, and unattractive. It must be a brutal reality, because the only reason why she was able to get Harry is because he's an idiot. He's an idiot, and God knows what she was willing to do in order to land that guy. And Harry now can't wait to get rid of that woman, and she knows it, and she's debasing herself for small little roles and cameos in B-list movies. What a fall from grace. And everybody's mocking it. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, beautiful people.